Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for a new pick a card reading. I hope that all of you are doing amazing today and having a wonderful day. So for today's reading, we have a message that is meant to find you guys 3 days in advance. So this is going to be something that you need to hear today for the upcoming 3 days or 3 days in advance. As always, we have 3 piles to choose from. We have pile number 1 with the Sun card, pile number 2 with the Queen of Wands, and pile number 3 with the Hierophant. Please feel free to choose any pile that you feel most drawn to, and then you can skip to the timestamps which are in the description box, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hello my beautiful pile number 1. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be a reading for today about the message that you need to hear 3 days in advance. So pile number 1 for your card today, you guys feel drawn to the beautiful Sun card. And you guys also have the yellow crystal for today. So welcome to your reading, pile number 1. Let's get started with your message right away, and let's see, what do you need to hear 3 days in advance? I'm hearing right away for you, pile number 1, you will receive some good news. That's the thing that I heard when I was tuning in your energy in the beginning. The first thing that came in my mind was good news. So I do feel there is some kind of like positive news or good news coming your way in the upcoming 3 days. You might be waiting on an answer about something, or somebody might reach out to you, tell you something positive. I will start with tea leaves today, and let's see what is the message coming through for you. For my beautiful pile number 1, what message is meant to find them 3 days in advance? 3 days in advance for pile number 1. Okay, we have a lot of cards here for you. So we have 2 months, which I want to take a look at. Let's see what months you got. Okay, you have June. Interesting. June and February. Wow. Okay, so we just exited out of February, and then we have June. So this is kind of saying to me there is going to be something important about the first half of this year for you. Maybe this reading is finding you later on, and this might make sense for you in a different way. But first of all, your spirit guides are saying something about the first half of 2025 is going to be important. And I feel like the reason why this is going to be important is because during this time, you guys will have a very positive transformation. It feels like this is a period where your life will be changing for the better, is what I'm seeing with this kind of time frame. So let's see the other tea leaves. We have getting together with friends. We also have, wow, news on the way with bird flying. Wow, I literally said in the beginning that you guys are getting some good news. Yeah, so I feel like this is definitely a confirmation. We also have sun. Wow, look at this. How wonderful, right? You guys are the Sun card, and you have the tea leaf Sun card as well. So I love how synchronized the cards are, and usually, you know, when the cards are this synchronized, it's just indicating the accuracy of the reading. So we have happiness and well-being. It does feel like you're definitely getting some good news in the next 3 days. This might be something worth celebrating. Maybe these news are coming from a friend of yours or a close person with the dogs here. But I feel like these news that you're getting are definitely going to be something positive that you might want to share with your friends. You might invite your friends over, or your family, or people who are important to you, to celebrate these news. It does feel like it's definitely something positive. And we also have hat. You will be playing a different role. Wow, so these news that you're getting are going to be changing the role that you're playing in your life, perhaps. So I heard for some of you, you might be getting accepted to like a school. Maybe you're getting accepted to a job. Maybe you're hearing news about travels. You might be hearing news about a promotion or something like that. maybe you are deciding to do something new and you're deciding to start playing this new role. But I see something about like the role of your life is switching, like the thing that you're doing in your life is switching. And you might be making an announcement to your close ones about this, because it feels like it's happening. It feels like you're getting the news in the next 3 days. And then there is something about, you know, this reading is timeless, but for most of you, you're gonna see it when it comes out and soon after it comes out. So there's something about the time frame, I feel, of the first half of 2025 that this is going to be really relevant for you. It feels like maybe this is a transitional time for you. This is a time of transformation. So it feels like you're getting the news in the next 3 days, and then it's just about like the events unfolding in the upcoming few months. I want to get one more oracle card, and then I will get your tarot cards. So let's see, what else do you need to hear about this, pile number one? What is the message that you need to hear 3 days in advance? Oh, we have hope. How wonderful. Hope and dream. I feel like, you know, these news that you're getting have to do with a dream that you have, and it might give you, it feels like it's giving you hope about your dreams. It does feel like these are positive news, you know. Wow, okay, I love this message for you, pile number one, but it says here you will be playing a different role, right? And maybe some of you have like this dream role that you want to be in life, like, oh, this is what I want to be. Like, I want to be a writer, or I want to be a student in this university, or I want to be living in this country. I want to maybe own this home or something like that. Like, it feels like there is this dream role that you want to play throughout your lifetime, right? And I feel like these news that you will receive will give you hope about this. We're also seeing, you know, with this captured card here, I feel like this is something that's going to give you like a lot of like this feeling of freedom. Like, these news that you will get, they will give you this feeling of like release and like freedom, and like you can breathe almost. It's definitely good news because they're giving you hope about your dream for sure. And I feel like it's giving you hope about a dream role that you want to step into in this lifetime. We also have, wow, the rebirth. How wonderful. Yeah, I was saying how it feels like the first half of the year is going to be all about like positive transformation for you. So I feel like you will get good news in the next 3 days, but then it's going to be like this process of transformation in the upcoming few months, where you're having like this rebirth, you're having a positive inner transformation. Wow, and we have luck. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing good news here. And you know, for me, it feels like these news, you might not see them coming, pile number one. Some of you, maybe you are waiting on them. Maybe you're starting to lose a little bit of hope, but for others of you, maybe you're not, maybe you're expecting them, but maybe not really, right? It's kind of that energy of sometimes we want them to happen, but maybe we don't really expect it. Maybe we don't expect it that soon. So it's definitely gonna feel like you're being struck by some sort of luck here. Interesting. So let's get the tarot cards to see more about this for you, pile number one. What is the message that is meant to find you 3 days in advance in this time? Okay, we have the Ten of Swords, and then with the rebirth here. So I feel like you're definitely exiting out of some kind of cycles in your life. Like, I feel like you guys have been experiencing maybe some difficult cycles lately, with either reaching a breakthrough or finally being able to make something happen. So the Ten of Swords showing up, and we saw the capture card. I feel like something about the next 3 days is going to break that cycle of not being able to make something happen, I feel. Interesting. So let's see here. We have the Ten of Wands. Wow. You're definitely exiting some kind of this cycle I feel that you've been in, or this past period of your life that you're exiting. it has felt like very heavy, I feel, for some of you, and just maybe a bit like overwhelming or like emotionally draining and exhausting. But it does feel like things are changing in your life. There is some kind of luck here that is going to trigger like this rebirth within you and give you hope about your dream. We have the 8 of Wands. Wow, so expect things to start moving quite fast for you, pile number 1. With the 8 of Wands, this is like movement. It's about speed and things happening. It's about action. So there's something about the next 3 days that's going to trigger a lot of movement in your life and things starting to happen. We have the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is coming in as a result of your previous efforts and what you have been doing prior. Initially, this came out in the reverse, and I feel like this is indicating that you are exiting this period of needing to tend the garden, is how I like to put it. You know, with the 7 of Pentacles is that card of, yes, we plant the seed, but then it's about nurturing that seed and helping it grow. And I feel like this is what you have been doing. And maybe it was a little bit exhausting for you because you put in so much effort, but maybe you weren't getting the results you wanted. I do feel like you're exiting that stage where you're in that period of needing to do the work almost, you know, and now it's time for the results to start showing. Yeah, we have the Tower. So we're seeing these news that you're going to get are going to change something foundational in your life. It's almost going to give you like this new beginning. It's going to allow you to start from zero or begin something new, I feel. With the Tower, I do sense like some of you want to maybe make certain changes, certain foundational changes about your life, whether it's like your location or maybe your career, your job, something that feels foundational. You might want to change about your life. And I feel like the opportunity to do that will come in the next 3 days. We also have the Queen of Pentacles. And we have, wow, the Fool. So I definitely feel like you guys are ready to start something new. Maybe about your career here with the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like in the next 3 days, you will get news about a new beginning. That's what I'm feeling. And this is going to give you hope about your dreams. And it does feel like this will be taking place in the first half of 2025 for a lot of you. So I want to say, like, when you get the opportunity, go for it is what I'm getting here. Go for it, because this is allowing you to start fresh. This is allowing you to start from zero almost. As I said with the Tower card, I feel like a lot of you have been in this state of maybe like your life hasn't been feeling either like reliable, or you just, maybe you have a stable life, but for you, it doesn't feel like this is the life that I want, right? I want something else for myself, maybe about your career. And I feel like you will get this opportunity for a new beginning in the next 3 days. So let's see what else. Okay, we have clearing. Wow. So yeah, the energy is clearing what you need to hear, pile number 1, for sure. You know, we have rebirth, we have hope, and you got both cards indicating the ending of a cycle, both the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands, which are can be quite heavy energies, but them showing up in your reading is indicating that you are exiting those energies. And you know, it feels like the way is being made for you with this clearing here and the selenite. So the way is being made for you. And you also have altruism with bloodstone. With these 2 cards, I kind of feel like also, pile number 1, you're ready to almost start becoming more selfish or tend more to yourself. I feel like for you, pile number 1, maybe you're a very giving person and you want to help out others as well. But there is something about this next period of your life that it's going to be more about you. And I feel like it's going to be more about you tending to yourself and tending to your priorities, making sure that you are getting your life in check and that you are focusing towards the things that you want to achieve and bring to life. So it definitely feels like there is this new beginning starting for you. I am going to get your last card now. Let's see what is the last message from your spirit guides. Wow, a change is coming. So expect a change. There's something about the next 3 days. I feel you are getting these kinds of news that are bringing, they're clearing something out of your life and they're bringing in change. We also have the hedgehog with acceptance, embrace who you are. Yeah, I feel like it's time to really start showing more dedication towards yourself, pile number one, and towards those things that you want to do. I definitely feel like you're sort of clearing away this energy of either like giving too much to others and maybe even sometimes allowing others to others' opinions to affect the way that you feel about yourself or the things that you do, the action that you take. It feels like you're ready to start being more certain with yourself and do the things that you need to do for yourself. So for sure there is a change coming in. I mean, we saw the rebirth and all of this. So I feel in the first half of 2025, if you're seeing this reading right now when it comes out, it will be quite a time of change for you guys. But I feel with that, that's what I have for your message today. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be a reading for today about the message that is meant to find you guys 3 days in advance. So pile number 2 for your card today, you guys feel drawn to this beautiful Queen of Wands. And you guys also have the clear quartz crystal. Wow, I am getting so many messages about you, pile number 2. They're coming in so quickly. And first of all, I'm hearing for you, Paul. I feel like a lot of you have very creative energy who were brought here. And what I'm getting for you, it's time to be yourself. It's time to express yourself. It's time to create. Express yourself through creations. Like, these kind of messages are just coming through so quickly. And when I picked up the clear quartz, I heard the message, the way is cleared for you now. You can be yourself. You can show yourself. I'm hearing something like that. It's so interesting, pile number 2. Let's get started with your reading though. I'm super excited to see what do you need to hear. What is this message that is meant to find you 3 days in advance? We'll start with your tea leaves today. And let's see pile number 3. Oh, sorry, pile number 3. Pile number 2. Pile number 2. What message is meant to find pile number 2 3 days in advance? For pile number 2, what message is coming through 3 days in advance? Okay. Oh, wow, we have happiness. I'm getting a lot of freedom coming in for you guys. There is something about the next period of your life where I'm hearing freedom of expression and freedom to be who you are. It's really like refreshing, I feel. So you have the month of February, which we just stepped out of February. So maybe I feel like February was a big maybe month for you of inner transformation or like transformation, because you do have the butterfly here. And I feel like, most of you will see this reading when it comes out. Maybe just the winter in general was a lot about transformation for you guys, I feel. Wow, we have the key with successful outcome to your problems. Maybe in February you were able to find the answer to something, or you were able to figure something out. I feel that it was kind of in your way, or this could be also maybe insecurities or certain fears that you've been having that were in your way. But I feel like something about the month of February, you were able to find the answer to something or clear something out. And now you're just ready to start being yourself. Let's see, we have recognition, reward for merit. Okay. We have bow, you're highly thought of. Beautiful. Oh my God. We also have dark woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. And we also have happiness. Okay, so what do you need to hear about the upcoming 3 days, pile number 2? first of all, I feel like you guys are ready to start expressing who you are, and you're ready to start working on something, is what your spirit guides are telling to me. You're ready to start working on something, and I feel like through this process of creation, you're going to be able to show something authentic coming from you. Know that you will be rewarded for the work that you want to start doing, or for the work that you maybe just recently started to do. I feel like your guides want to tell you that they are looking after you. You know, you're highly thought of. When this card shows up, I always get a message of you are protected, and everything is going to work out for your highest interest. You're being thought of, you know, from the spiritual realm, from the higher sources. It feels like the universe is working in your favor to bring the best out for you. Now, for some of you, there might be a person coming in your life to also help you out with this. I sense this person might be a mentor, or somebody who can teach you or help you out in some kind of way with the work that you want to do, or maybe with the things that you want to express. I feel like there will be a person who will be kind of assisting you along the way to help bring out the best out of you. I know this can also maybe represent like an ancestor or somebody who has passed away. If you resonate with this, right? It could be maybe like a grandmother or a mother for some of you, who is watching you from above, always ensuring your safety is what I'm hearing. So I feel like there is definitely a lot of spiritual protection around you in this time. And your guys are making it really clear that through self-expression, you will receive a lot of reward. You will receive a lot of recognition. Yeah, we have recognition for merit, and we have successful outcome to your problems. So I feel there is something about, like, as you guys exited February, you were able to like solve something, or you were able to maybe resolve something within yourself, or come to a certain conclusion. And now your guides are saying you're ready to start expressing yourself and start creating. So know that there is like a lot of positive ahead of you in your future with this happiness. I want to get some more oracle cards for pile number 2. What message is meant to find them 3 days in advance? Okay, so we have, wow, we have abundance showing up, and we have nurture. Okay, abundance and nurture. I want to say that there is a lot of abundance also coming your way. Clearly, you are attracting like a lot of recognition, pile number 2. You're attracting a lot of, maybe you're even attracting a home for some of you with this house here. In abundance, to me, it's wealth, it's comfort, it's peace, it's success, it's recognition. So you're attracting a lot of positive things in your life through your energy right now, pile number 2. And I'm also getting something about being more at home. Okay, let me just get one more card. What does pile number 2 need to hear? Okay, we have study. So yeah, be at home and study. Your guides are saying right now to spend more time focusing on either studying or building a skill, or again, this can be creation. It does feel like you're being called in this time of your life to maybe even seclude yourself a little bit, or, you know, the home card and nurture can represent this energy of how the house and spending time by ourselves can be so nurturing, especially when we want to dedicate ourselves to something and when we want to achieve a specific goal. We really need to set our priorities straight and, you know, see where we want to give our energy and what we want to spend our time doing. And I feel that you guys are kind of ready to start taking something seriously. And maybe this will require you to be more by yourself, because now that time you want to spend it studying or something, or developing a certain skill, or maybe starting to work on certain projects. But there is something that you're I just see you guys, like, I don't know, sitting behind a desk or something like that, and or maybe in front of the computer, like doing research and working on something, like wanting to create something. I feel like this is definitely the right time for you to lock in. Yeah, now I'm getting it, to like lock in and do the work. Because I feel like you figured out what was the obstacle, or you resolved something, like you found the answer to something, and now you're ready to start doing the work, is what your guides are saying. Just know that you are attracting a lot of abundance in this time, and I do sense like this shift around you. Like, I feel like your guides want to tell you there's this shift around you where the universe is starting to work in your favor. Okay, let me get the tarot cards. What do you need to hear 3 days in advance? There's 2 cards. Oh, 3. Okay. We have 3 cards that are here, and I'm gonna get 2 more. What do you need to hear? Pile number 2. Oh my god, wow. I love this. Okay, Empress energy on the bottom of the deck. So with the Empress, what this is saying to me is that you guys have stepped into your divine feminine energy, which is all about attraction, right? And the Empress is somebody who represents abundance, harvest, creation, and birth. I feel there is something that you guys want to almost give birth to, right? Maybe some of you, it might be literally to a child. For others of you, it can be a project, right? But the Empress is a very fertile energy. It represents fertility and the ability of a woman to reproduce, you know, to create life. And I feel you guys are ready to start creating something. It's like there is something that wants to come out of you. You want to create. And I feel this is the right time for you, but also it is saying to me that you are in this state where you are attracting a lot of abundance towards you. Now I'm seeing already some interesting cards here for you, but let's start from the back. So we have the 10 of Pentacles, and with abundance, I feel like you are attracting a lot of wealth in this time. Know that there's a lot of money coming in. Maybe something about the next 3 days is going to be very abundant. You might get more money than usual. You might make more money than usual. Maybe some of you are getting paid. Maybe you have your own business, so you're getting a lot of in return. But there's something about money that will be really good in this upcoming period for you. We also have Justice. Okay, we have the Champion of Swords. So this is the Knight of Swords. There is a lot of money coming in quickly here, pile number 2. I sense this energy. A lot of money is ready to start coming in your life quickly. And again, we have the Peacock, which to me, it's all about self-expression and authenticity. Justice, this is about getting what you deserve. I feel like this is well deserved. Okay, well deserved from your end, because I feel you have been working here. You have been doing your part. So know that there is a lot of money coming in quickly. We also have the 10 of Cups, and we have the Ace of Wands. So the 10 of Cups is all about happiness, which we do see here as well. I feel like you're entering this period of your life where, you know, I feel like there's something about the month of February that you guys were able to resolve something. You were able to resolve something, and now you're able to step into a happier period of your life. And the Ace of Wands, again, it's the Ace of Wands. I feel like you guys are manifesting right now. You're manifesting a new life. You're manifesting a new state of being. And also you're ready to start creating. Again, the Ace of Wands is very creative energy. Is showing up here to remind you that there's an idea that wants to be brought to life from your end. And you're ready to start actively doing this and pursuing it. Along the way, manifesting your dream life in the process of all of this. I feel like you're in this state where you guys are attracting your dream life right now. So it's time to lock in. The important thing about manifestation is that it requires focus and discipline. You know, manifestation is not just about wanting something. It's about a state of being and about focusing and being disciplined to remain in a certain state that we want to attract in our life. So I feel a lot of you are maybe also starting to understand this, and you're really starting to lock into the process of creation and manifestation. What else do you need to hear, pile number 2, about the upcoming 3 days? Wow, we have manifestation on the bottom of the deck, and also reparation. I hope I'm saying that right. Maybe some of you felt like you weren't able to manifest in the past period of your life. You know, maybe this is what you were having an issue with being able to manifest the things that you desire. And I feel like almost your ability to manifest is being repaired or restored, although we always manifest, but it's just about putting our focus and intention towards the things that we want to manifest in our life and focusing on the positive that will attract that. So I feel you're starting to definitely put your focus and attention in the right way, which will result into you attracting good things in your life. We also have wisdom with the amethyst. Yeah, wisdom and study. I feel like you guys are definitely ready to like get back to studying or producing or something, working on something. Wow, expansiveness. So you guys are expanding. You know, wisdom is all about expansion. The more we know, the more we expand. A lot of you, maybe your knowledge about manifestation is also growing. Maybe you have been recently learning more about manifestation and how it works and finding out the truth about it. So I do also feel something about the next 3 days will be important in terms of manifesting for you and manifesting your dream life. Maybe you will learn something important that will help you to attract your dream life faster. So let's get your last card, pile number 2. What is the last message you're meant to hear 3 days in advance? Wow, the lion. How beautiful. And also you have channel your creative passion and sensuality, welcome the transformation. So for sure you guys are ready to start creating. I've been saying this your entire reading. I definitely feel like you're stepping in this era of your life where you're just ready to focus more on the process of creation. You know, if it's not a creative pursuit, then maybe this is about manifestation for you, because manifestation is creation, is bringing things to life. So either way, I feel like you guys are ready to start creating here. But you also have the lion with honor. Honor your soul and celebrate its journey. Wow. I'm almost here. I heard something about conquering, and I heard something about overcoming yourself. I definitely feel like you guys maybe experience like almost like this period of stagnation here in the recent past, but I'm hearing something like you're back to your old self, and you've grown a lot there. You know, the lion energy is like you're coming out stronger than ever, and what you need to hear about your life ahead is that it's only going to get better. I feel like your energy is really in alignment here, pile number 2, to just attract a lot of wealth, abundance, and growth, especially career-wise and about things that you want to create. And I feel like there's more fairness that will be restored in your life, and the justice will be served for you, and it will work in your favor. Very quickly, you will see how things are starting to change, shift, and work in your favor is what I'm getting. But you're definitely coming out stronger than ever here. And I feel like you're just so ready to have this new period of your life that it's going to be full of a lot of recognition and honor. I feel there's a lot of honor coming your way. So pile number 2, that's what I have for your reading today. I hope that this resonated with you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 3. If you guys fell drawn to this pile, then this is going to be your reading for today about the message that you guys need to hear 3 days in advance. So pile number 3 for your card today, you guys fell drawn to the beautiful Hierophant card. And you guys also have the green crystal for today. So welcome to your reading, pile number 3. We're going to get started with your message right away, and let's see, what do you need to hear 3 days in advance? I am hearing something about a breakthrough here, pile number 3. I feel like you're getting really close to a breakthrough is what your guides are telling me. You're getting really close, and know in this time that you're actually very well connected to spiritual source, to divine source. You're connected. So I'm hearing for some of you, your prayers have been heard. Okay, interesting. I will start with the tea leaves for you today, pile number 3. Let's see, what do you need to hear about the next 3 days, or what do you need to hear 3 days in advance? Okay, and maybe we'll get this one because I feel it's wanting to come out. So let's see. We have light-hearted, carefree time. Okay, so I mentioned that your prayers have been heard here, pile number 3. So some of you did recently pray for something, or you wished for something. There's almost like something is being resolved, or if there's anything that you're currently worried about, it does feel like within the next 3 days it will be solved and figured out. We do have the month of October also for you. Maybe you'll hear something about the month of October. Maybe you're making some plans about the month of October. This reading might find you later on, and October might make sense in a different way for you. So just see how this month resonates for you. We have triumph over troubles slash obstacles. Yeah, so if you guys have been feeling like there has been a certain obstacle in your way, something about the next 3 days is getting rid of that, is overcoming that. And I mentioned that you guys are like very close to a breakthrough. So if you have been feeling like there is an obstacle in your way, you will be able to overcome this. In the next 3 days, it will be solved. We see there is going to be a more lighthearted, carefree time here for you. Wow, we have desk with pay attention to your work. And we also have door with opportunities are waiting for you. Oh, wow. You know, so interesting. I feel like your guides are saying that start to focus more on your work in this time. It feels like your work wants your attention because there are certain opportunities that are currently available to you that maybe you're not noticing, or maybe you're not utilizing about your work. Maybe something has been keeping away your attention from doing the work. And to me, honestly, it feels like these opportunities are available to you, but you have to either recognize them yourself or open these doors yourself, in the way of you need to start doing something. Sometimes I feel we fail to realize that the biggest opportunities in our life is just us starting. That is the biggest opportunity. That is the gateway to all of the other opportunities that are going to come into our life. It's just starting something and really focusing on the work. So you are being sort of called to get back to work. Okay, maybe there's something about putting your head down and working until the month of October. If this, reading finds you now or before the month of October, I feel there's this calling for you to really lock in and focus on your work in this time. Maybe this is something that you're planning to do. Okay, let's see what else do you need to hear 3 days in advance. Pile number 3. Wow, we have spirit. I said that you're very spiritually connected in this time. And there's a lot of protection around you, pile number 3. You need to hear there's a lot of protection around you right now. Know that you will be able to overcome whatever restrictions you might have been feeling, or if you feel like there have been certain obstacles getting in the way of your career, you will be able to overcome them. And I feel a part of it is actually doing the work. I feel like a part of overcoming this obstacle, maybe it's a creative block that some of you are dealing with, right? Maybe it's a creative block, or maybe not knowing what action to take. And it all lies in the work, is what I keep hearing for you. Some of you maybe are avoiding doing the work, and Spirit is maybe calling you out. We have transformation. Wow. So I feel like there is something about this time of your life that is going to be very transformative for your career, for your work. And we have luck. Yeah, so definitely things are transforming for the better. Things are changing for the better. You will get a push, okay? You will get a push from the universe, because I feel like you guys maybe prayed or you wished for like something. It's almost like this energy, you wished for something, like either an answer, a sign, some kind of push that will give you clarity in regards to your path and your direction about your work. And I'm seeing that the universe or spirit will send you this little push to navigate you, to give you hope, to give you inspiration to start working on something or to continue working on something. But know that you need to do also your part. There's something about you needing to do your part as well, being disciplined and giving your part to your work too. So I feel it's a time where you are being called to lock in and really pay attention to your work in order to open new career opportunities for yourself. Okay, let's get your tarot cards out. What do you need to hear 3 days in advance, pile number 3? Okay, we do have the Devil, which is, and the Scissors here, which is talking about cutting out a cycle or like a habit that you've been having that is not working in your favor. For a lot of you, this could be avoiding doing the work that you need to do, or it can be overthinking, not believing in yourself. There's something within you that I feel there has been this cycle of like either not starting to work on something or starting and then leaving it halfway, not finishing things because you start to doubt yourself or you feel like it's not worth it. And it never leads to a door opening. Like that's kind of how I'm getting from your energy. It's like you might feel like there are obstacles in the way of your career or doors are not really opening, but I sense that this might be coming from picking things up and not finishing them, or saying that you're going to do something and not really doing it because you get discouraged along the way or something like that. So there is this need for you to cut this cycle out of your life. Now, I do feel like there is going to be this push coming in, this hope that will kind of, push you like, here, move in this direction, right? But you will have to commit to it and then do your part as well. So the universe, spirit, higher source will come in and give you a push to help you out. But I feel you will have to, with the eagle, then focus on the work and do it yourself. Because the door, the opportunity is there for you, but I feel you need to initiate, like you need to open it. We have the 7 of Pentacles. So 7 of Pentacles is all about, tending to the garden, and it's about patience and about doing the work, that beginner work that sometimes can be annoying or can be a bit time consuming, I guess, but it's just something that it's a stage that we have to go through. When we plant the seed, we have to water the seed, we have to nurture the seed, we have to make sure that it's getting enough sunlight, that is being protected from the bugs or whatever. That is the kind of work that you're being asked to do, right? You have your dreams and the seeds are planted, but you are being called to show up for those dreams every day, to water those dreams, right? To bring them the sunshine, to bring them the nutrients that they need in order to grow. And in the beginning, it will require some patience because the seed needs to set its roots underground. It needs its time to develop underground before it can sprout up and grow. So you be prepared to be in the stage. I feel you are kind of stepping in the stage where you're planting the seeds and you're doing the first initial work, the groundwork, setting down the foundations. We have this strength, which is all about believing in yourself and overcoming the fears that you have. I feel with the Devil here, you guys will be overcoming a lot of insecurities or fears that maybe you have been experiencing. I feel like there's something about the spirit of your life that's only going to make you stronger, and it's only going to fuel you. And I feel it will help you realize your biggest strengths. But I feel something about this time of your life will require your patience, your diligence, your work, and your effort. We also have the 7 of Cups. So this is talking about, I feel, the things that you want to manifest in your life or certain dreams that you have. Spirit is asking of you to be more confident and more dedicated. We have the Champion of Swords. You have to also realize that I feel this is coming a lot faster than you might think it is. Once you actually start to do the work, you will realize that it actually doesn't take that long. That's what I'm hearing, because the Knight of Swords is all about movement and is all about taking action. This can be also calling you to start taking action towards your dreams, and don't wait. Maybe start within these next 3 days, right? That's why this reading is showing up for you. There's something about starting to take action, and I'm hearing that any action is better than no action. You will figure it along the way. I feel with that Devil showing up on the bottom of the deck, some of you have been stuck in the cycle of overthinking. And this has been preventing you from maybe taking any action at all. And then you led to feeling stuck and like nothing is really happening. So there is this need of you to really start doing your part towards your dreams and goals. We also have the Apprentice of Wands, which is the Page of Wands, which is wonderful. You know, the Page of Wands, I like to see them as a very youthful, inspiring spirit. And I'm hearing something about letting your passion lead you. Remember why you started something, pile number 3. I really feel like maybe you got so overwhelmed with the outcome of something or the expectation of something that you maybe even forgot why you started something, why you wanted something in the first place, or why was this your dream, your passion in the first place. And there is something about getting back to that passionate spirit. Like, why did you even start this in the first place? Why is this even your dream in the first place? Why do you have this goal in the first place? And let that fuel you into enjoying that beginner work. You know, we all want to get to the end. We all want to be there, but I feel there are stages and there are certain things that we need to do in order to get them, in order to get there. So just try to remind yourself, why did you start something? And try to bring back that passion within you. I feel there is something about bringing back the passion to the work. Remember, why did you start to do something, or why did you even want to start doing something? I feel like this will help you guys to almost start doing I don't want to say the boring things, but I can understand how sometimes maybe the things that we need to do in the beginning, maybe they won't seem so exciting, you know, because we want to do the big scale things and we want to, you know, go far and do the actual big moments of it all. But I feel you're still kind of being asked to start, right? To start. There's something about starting small and not overwhelming yourself here. Okay, let's see what else do you need to hear, pile number 3, 3 days in advance. I feel like you should start within these next 3 days. Okay, we have focus. So you are being called to focus. You're being called to focus on your work, focus on your projects, focus on the things that you want to create. Let's see, we also have harmony. And we have forgiveness. Okay. So forgiveness to me is about moving on. Forgiveness to me is about turning a new page, really. And I do feel with the Devil energy, like, I don't know why I sense, maybe for a small group of you, there could be like, you might be feeling a little bit like bittersweet about something. Or maybe you're just feeling like, why hasn't it happened for me yet? Maybe for a small group of you might be feeling this way. For others of you, it could be just that, you know, you're just ready to start having a different approach to things. And I feel like that's what you're being called to, is to just change the mindset, change the outlook that you have, and try to see all of this in a different way. You know, try to see it in the way of like, I get to start, I get to create, I get to do what I've always been passionate about. And Spirit is saying the more you take action and the faster you move, the quicker you will see progress and realization and things happening. So don't dwell too much and don't keep yourself stuck into not doing anything at all, because I feel like you're being called to focus, to action. You know, I feel the more you focus on this, the more harmony you will get in your life, the more aligned you will feel. Okay, I'm gonna get your last card for today, pile number 3. What is the last message coming through for you? Wow. Oh, I love to end your reading this way. We do see the Koi card with abundance. Move with the flow of abundance around and through you. So there's almost this message coming through of just act as if. That's what I heard. It's like act as if, right? Change your focus. Focus more on abundance. Focus more on the positive outlooks on your life. And we also have the snake, which is all about transformation. Channel your creative passion and sensuality. Welcome the transformation. Wow, so you guys are definitely transforming. You are coming out of that cycle or whatever obstacle has been on your way. I do feel like it's coming out. Let's remind you here that the more carefree time is coming in, and I feel like you guys are transforming. You are changing your energy in this time, and you're starting to notice the opportunities around you. That's important, is that in every stage of our life there are opportunities. There are always available to us. It is impossible for them to not be. We just have to sometimes look around and maybe change our perspective a little bit in order to recognize them. So I do feel like you're kind of doing that, where you're intentionally changing your perspective. And you know, an opportunity can sometimes be so small, but it can lead to the biggest blessings. We just have to be open-minded in order to realize it and notice it and accept it. And I feel like for you, you're really starting to get out of that mindset of feeling like things are not working for you, and you're starting to notice the small opportunities around you. And one small opportunity each day can lead to a big opportunity, right? So I do feel like you're kind of starting to have this mindset and approach of taking things one step at a time, which is going to lead to I feel a big transformation for you and a big life change. So pile number 3, I feel like you should start something in the next 3 days, right? See what opportunity is available to you and start it. It does feel like the universe is giving you a push towards something, but you need to focus and do the work. So pile number 3, that's what I have for your message today. I hope that this resonated with you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.